7:23. Chetan's with us this morning.
Good morning.
And as a nation, it's sort of periodically we get glued to snooker, don't we? It's not all the time, with the greatest respect to the sport, but there are periods in time when everyone's just snooker. Yes, watch it. It's mesmerising.
You're right, and a big reason for that, I think, is this guy, Ronnie O'Sullivan. We have followed his journey, his story for so many years now, and he's in a fascinating place because 49 years old now, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Back in January was the last time we saw him play competitively, where in frustration he snapped his cue and chucked it in a bin. And since then he's talked about losing his bottle and losing his instinctiveness and feeling nervous and feeling anxious. He's always been very honest about his mental health. And so we go into these World Championships really unsure what Ronnie O'Sullivan's going to turn up. Only yesterday did he confirm that he'd actually be there. Now, he plays his first round match on Tuesday.
Imagine what it's like for him.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? And I think he's always been open and honest. We've had this with Ronnie O'Sullivan before. He's had a year out of the sport because of his mental health. He came back to the World Championships and he won it because that's how brilliant he is. But this time I'm not quite sure we've heard him speak in this way before. It's a tough opening round match. It's going to be a fascinating World Championships for many, many reasons. It's a really open field as well. Should be hugely competitive. It gets underway in just the next few hours at the Crucible, and a theatre, of course, that holds so many special memories for Ronnie O'Sullivan. Won 7 of his titles there. He's hoping for an 8th. He'll play Ali Carter in the opening round, but ahead of the tournament, like I said, he says he isn't feeling too optimistic about his chances after snapping his cue in frustration at the Championship League in January.
Obviously regretted it, but that's how the game got me, you know. So I'm hopeful that having a break, you just come here. It's going to be hard, I know that. But, you know, I'd like to do at least another 2 or 3 years playing. So the aim is just to try and just focus on this event. And then but the longer term thing is to try and play for 2 or 3 years and try and finish semi-positive, you know, on a career that's...
Well, that's Ronnie there, the defending champion here. Kyron Wilson gets underway at 10 o'clock this morning against China's Li Peifan. He'll be aiming to break that so-called Crucible curse. No first-time winner has successfully defended the title since the tournament moved to the Crucible in Sheffield in 1977. But Wilson believes he can put that right.
I don't see why not. Obviously, the season I've had, I would come into this tournament, you know, maybe on the tips of people's tongues, if you like. I've always had a good record of recent years at the World Championships. So, you know, no different this year. If anything, I come to it an even stronger animal than I was last year.